Alright, so this is the model 600R Peashell Junior or Mr. Peashell. I'm going to show you how to change the rollers out. So if you order the rollers on the website, replacement roller set, you'll get these two, one long, one short, and then 3 of these little plastic bushings. So you will need a 10mm wrench of some sort. And first thing you want to do on the side with the long roller sticking out, you want to just undo that nut. You take that nut, remove it, take off the plate. When you do that, this one will come off with it. So when you remove it, this guy will come off. You want to use your fingernails, is usually what I do, is push in on those bushings. And you're going to leave that one on the long one. You're going to leave on the long roller, you're going to leave that bushing on it. So that one's done. We'll set that aside. You're going to take out this roller, the short one. No bushings on it. Set it aside. And if you're going to replace the bushings, you'll need to take this small plate, pop it out, get rid of it. And I always try to just kind of leave this setting as is so that you don't have to rearrange anything. But sometimes these won't come out easily. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it apart. Pop these 2 bushings out. Set those aside. Then what you want to go ahead and do is put in your 2 new bushings. So we'll put this new one in here and this new one in. Pop those 2 in. Set this back down. This embossed part needs to be upward. Put that back on. And then you take your long roller. It goes at the top, gears down, so put that on there. Short roller, again, gears down, it goes on there. And then lots of times it's a good idea to have something underneath here to kind of hold this up off the table. So you can use your old rollers to do that if you want. It may make it a little easier. So you can just set your old rollers down. Get it up off the table. The only thing you got left to do is put it back together. So you want to take your original plate here. The curved portion of this needs to face upward. So you take the plate, doesn't really matter which side, put your new bushing in, snap it in there, and then that part goes downward. Stick that on there, put on the rollers. So everything's together, held together. Take your nut. Throw it back on there, and at that point just kind of make sure everything's lined up. Doesn't have to be perfect, but now it should spin real freely. So now you've got that, and then you just need to tighten it back up again. Use your 10mm wrench, kind of hold this all together, just tighten it. And so the head of this bolt's wanting to turn, so I'm going to take another 10mm wrench and hold the head of that one. Hold it in place and then tighten it. So now we can tighten it up. And you don't want to get it like super tight where it's just like bending everything. You just want to get it good and tight enough, and then you should be good. So that's how you change it out. Again, this is for the Mr. Peashell, is what it used to be called. Now we call it the Peashell Junior, and these are the replacement rollers.